Welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway. I'm the preacher at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and study the Word of God. Today, we are in Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8, going to look at verses 5 through 8. Romans chapter 8, starting with verse 5. For those who are according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who are according to the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For the mind set on the flesh is death, but the mind set on the spirit is life and peace. Because the mind set on the flesh is hostile toward God, for it does not subject itself to the law of God, for it is not even able to do so. And those who are in the flesh cannot please God. And so here, as you read through Romans chapter 8, it gets into the spirit and the flesh. And it's making it very clear here that the two do not go together. That one who has a mind of the flesh cannot be in the spirit. One who is in the mindset of the flesh, of the world, cannot please God. The one who has the mindset of the flesh is hostile toward God and is not subject to the law of God. You know, there's so many that want to accept God, but then they get caught up in, people don't like to call the scriptures, the New Testament, New Covenant, a law. But there's time and again that it brings out the law, right? We have James chapter 1 tells us he who looks into the perfect law of liberty. Here, again, to the law of God, not the law of Moses. This is the law of God. Again, his commands are our laws, right? We're supposed to be obedient and faithful to his commands. And one who chooses the ways of the world, chooses the lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, pride of life, these things, they are not pleasing to God. They're against God. Either you're with them or you're against them. And we have to make that decision. We have to choose, right? Choose to be children of God. We have to choose to accept the spirit that he has sent, right? We have to choose to be faithful in his service. And so we have to overcome these temptations of the world and be faithful to our God. Well, thank you for joining me. Hope everybody has a blessed day today. The Lord is willing.